Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jamil. So let's see where market can move and how we can plan for tomorrow. Last day we discussed on here, as soon as we break this swing, we are going to buy on here because market continuously coming for the selling, and for the first time 12,000 market going to be respect, and 12,000 is round as a support. Market need to be respect because support and resistance, as we learned for, in the last day video, support and resistance, if it hit the first time, it will going to be react. If it is support, first time market come to the support, it will going to be bounce back from here. So buying will going to be happen from the support. This is the plan we exactly made on yesterday. But we planned that after opening flat, market need to be break this swing on higher side. We can plan to buy on here. But almost market open 200 point gap up, 200 point gap up opening, then 350 400 point travel in one direction. This exactly we hadn't planned for on last day. And as you all know that it was completely in news market, Fed 0.7% interest high, interest rate has been increased. So this is the reason market become positive on here. So remember one psychological point: whenever market hit the news, it will going to be react. There is no any support and resistance that market will going to be react completely. If market going to treat this news is a positive, it will going to be in one direction. There is no any support resistance will going to be effect in the market. Similar case on the downside, if it's bad news, the more the news will be bad, the more market is going to be sharp selling. So I hope you understand this point, friend. This is the market can make you confused that why market continuously going on in upside, even 200 point gap up. Generally, if it is normal day, normal market, 200 point gap up for the Nasdaq, it's a huge chance that it can come down. But due to this news, market continuously going on upside. So market, remember one point: market will not going to be hit the news every day, but we have to take a trade every day. That's the reason we made a plan. That what we're going to do for tomorrow. So trade what you plan for. Do not trade what market is going for. This is what will going to be confused with you. So I hope you understand this point, friends. Remember, this is a news market, and news market will not going to, we can capture the news market. It can move any side, it can be moved upside, it can be moved even downside, even with the super fast. So don't be panicked by seeing this market. This is what we didn't plan for the buying on last day. We had a small plan that after buying this, after break this swing, we can plan for the buying. But yes, we had a plan for the buying, but this is the not exactly we hadn't plan, we haven't planned for the buying for tomorrow. I hope you understand this point, friend. If you didn't make anything today, don't be panic. We are going to get a very good market in future. So this is the time to learn something on the market, how market react, and you can even note it down in your paper that what kind of day market move, and if market going to hit the certain news, how market going to be react. So I hope you understand this point, friend. So let's check how we can plan for tomorrow. Our market right now closing above 12,600, which is very good sign. 12,600. Previous time market also tried to break out, but it's a sharp selling here. So that means it's also resistance breakout on here. So how we can plan for tomorrow? After opening flat, as soon as it cross this swing, remember this swing need to be crossed upside. It is most important because the nearest resistance market almost breakout, and with the flow of the news. So chances are very high this high need to be breakout. Only that our plan going to be execute. After opening flat, as soon as we break the high, we can plan to buy on here, and 30 to 35 going to be stops, honestly going to be our target. And remember this one point: if market, suppose if market as we plan and market start to going on upside, and this market at least buyer will try to close above 12,000 12,800 round level, because previous time if you go and see the daily chart, 12,800 level market almost trade 7 to 8 day for the breakout, but almost breakout fail and sharp selling. That means if market will going to travel for tomorrow, all of the buyer will going to first target will going to be at least market need to be touched 12,800, and in the end of the day my market should be close above 12,800, so that seller will not going to be sell on here and market going to be positive from this side. So I hope you understand this point, friends. But remember, market need to open flat, and this swing have to be breakout. Only we can plan to buy for tomorrow. Suppose market almost open gap up, which is 12,750, 12,800, almost this kind of gap up we can expect for the selling for tomorrow, because almost market move 500 600 point in one day. So news market, if it is, I'm still in doubt that if gap up opening market will going to be sustained or not. So how exactly we can make a plan after gap up? 5-minute negative candle. Just we have to be wait for 5 minutes negative candle. We can plan for a short first, and this selling can be continued till closing price till 12,600. So both side market can travel. So we are going to get a trade whenever market going to be open. Gap up opening, first 5-minute red candle, we can take a chance for the selling. If it hit our SL, then just wait and see the price action. If market making price on higher high, then buy with half quantity, small quantity, because already market moved 600 point in one day. So tomorrow also we cannot expect that 300-400 point can be also travel for tomorrow. Market do not move like that. Market need to be buying happening, that market need to be paused, then again buy will take the market. This is how market work. So gap up opening we can expect for the selling for tomorrow, and we are not going to be sell after gap down, because this big candle, no doubt it means there is a huge buyer aggressively buying made on here. But yes, we can plan 12,550. If market unfortunately come down and start to closing below 5-minute candle, closing below this round level 12,550, and also we can see this kind of price on both the scenario. We can sell but half quantity. Remember, half quantity, because full quantity should not be executed. This momentum, this big momentum, big red green candle here means a lot for me, because this is generally not retail buyer cannot make this kind of candle. It's a huge big player buy on here. That means it is going to be respect. Whenever market will come down, it will going to be reverse. So chances are very high this market will going to be volatile if market almost open gap down. So gap down opening we can ignore, but if market suppose after opening flat can able to go on upside and start to closing 12,550, yes, we can take a chance for the selling. I hope you understand this point, friends. Good trade we're going to get after opening flat as soon as break the high. Remember, this high need to be break. We can plan to take a trade for tomorrow. So let's take the S&P 500. And S&P 500 almost 100-point move for today. We also plan after break up this swing we are going to buy on here, but gap up opening continuously going on upside. So at least if you want to take a trade, if you want to buy on S&P 500, I would suggest you to take a trade on Nasdaq, because S&P 500 almost closing above 4,000. No doubt it's on positive market, but above this swing 4,050, 4,060, you will going to be volatile. It will going to be all of this place will going to be volatile, so it can make you confused. So if you want to buy, if market flat continuously going on upside, you can check on Nasdaq momentum, because Nasdaq have a space to move. So we can ignore S&P 500 at least for tomorrow. Let's just see which side market will going to be closed for tomorrow. Then next day we can take it. We can plan to take a trade on S&P 500. So I hope you understand this point, friends. So let's check the stock. First stock will going to be Netflix. Now that you can see the price on continuously buying, market made a pause and it's a breakout, and this breakout need to continue for tomorrow. As soon as it cross 227, we can plan to buy on here, and $2 going to be stop loss, 1 is going to be our target. Market need to be open flat. Suppose if market open flat and continuously going on upside, and we buy on here, no doubt, and $2 going to be stop loss. And this is the place where market previous time sharply fall down on here. So no doubt chances are very high if market travel on upside, as soon as possible we are going to book the profit, because end of the day market can be reversal on here. So our target will going to be $2, $4 going to be stop loss. $4 going to be target, $2 going to be stop loss. If you see that M pattern market start making on 5-minute chart, even 1:1.5 can be enough for at least this stock, because this is the resistance level. Chances are very high if market travel, no doubt, but it can be reversed any of the place from this zone. So on the morning momentum we can capture $2 going to be stop loss. I hope you understand the points. And second stock will going to be the advanced micro device. It is also for the buying. Similar movement. Actually, this is the kind of movement similarly on Nasdaq. If Nasdaq will move tomorrow, this stock will also going to be influenced. So right now closing somewhere 89.82. As soon as it cross 90, we can plan to buy on here. $1.5 going to be stop loss. 1 is going to be our target. Similar analysis. If market flat continuously going, book the profit as soon as possible. End of the day market can be reversed. I hope you understand all of these points, friends. If you understand, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.